FLM, wide open thinking, world-class work, and far-reaching results. Now with locations in Minneapolis, Columbus, Indianapolis, and Washington, D.C. A strategic marketing and communications company dedicated to serving clients who specialize in the business of agriculture and the life of rural communities.
George Goblish, president of the Minnesota Soybean Association. Thank you for joining us today.
My pleasure.
Can you begin by telling us a little bit about your operation in Minnesota?
I farm in Redwood County. I raise corn, soybeans, and 4 children, and 1 dumb dog.
Can you tell us what's on your mind first for priority issues for Minnesota soybean growers here today?
Well, one of our main issues this year is the movement to B10, and that's a 10% mix of biodiesel in every gallon of diesel fuel in Minnesota. And right now the legislation has just started their session, and there's actually new legislation already being brought forward that's going to try and repeal that mandate. So that's our main focus and goal this session will be to protect B10 and make sure it happens.
Mm-hmm. And why is it such a good market opportunity for soybean growers in Minnesota to have that as an option?
Well, of course, biodiesel is made from soybeans. Mm-hmm. It uses soy oil, and the byproduct of soybean meal is soy oil. So the more soy oil we can use, the more soybeans we use in enhancing our profitability, and that's our main goal as a soybean grower, is to be profitable.
And what are some of the actions you're taking to prevent the repeal of that mandate?
Well, we put together several lobbyists this year to combat that, and then next week our whole group is going up to the Hill and doing a walk on the Hill to talk to all our legislators and make sure they're on the same page as we are.
Sure. And when you've been doing these kind of things, do you feel like you're having a good read on the situation, or are you more optimistic or pessimistic?
Well, it is law, so it's usually easier to keep law than change law.
Sure.
So that's one thing that's got going for us. But on the other hand, we have a lot of people that are not upset, but they just I think they're more tentatively afraid, or they don't know exactly what this is going to turn for their industries. And it's only for the summer months, so it's not like it's year round, and hopefully there's no problems there.
Absolutely. Are there other issues that you're really focused on this year? Is that a second priority?
Probably water quality and tiling.
Okay.
There's been rumors that there might be some legislation coming forward about making commercial tilers go through some regulatory stuff like getting permitted or licensing. And once they start that, then we figure they'll just move on to focusing on farmers also.
Right.
And no farmer wants to have to run to the courthouse or something, get a license to tile their own ground. It doesn't make any sense.
Do you feel farmers are already being responsible enough managing their tiling or the water on their land?
Oh, most definitely. We're here for a lifetime, or many lifetimes. We're not just here for the short term. We want our kids to farm and their kids to farm. And my grandfather farmed, my dad farmed, I farmed. It's something we hand down from generation to generation. And
have conservation practices changed through those generations to better manage the water?
Oh, most definitely. My grandfather and my father plowed, and now we minimum till, and there's buffer strips in place. You can see where the soil is now staying put, where at once upon a time it either blew away or eroded away.
Overall this year, we had a farm bill pass at the beginning. Has that given you more certainty as a soybean grower yourself and for the other soybean growers in your organization?
Most definitely. It was a long time coming to finally get this thing done, and now you can go and talk to your landlord and say, okay, we have a farm bill now. We can hopefully lock in a decent cash rent place, and then also all your other inputs. You know what it's going to cost, and it gives you quite a bit of certainty to actually do a 5-year plan, more or less.
Absolutely. Are there other issues that are on top of your mind for this year that you're looking forward to?
Well, just implementing the farm bill is going to be problematic. I think it's a whole new farm bill. It's going to take some time to understand it, and sign up probably. At one of our meetings today, the young lady said that she doesn't know if we'll be able to sign up even by harvest time. You just don't know. We might be harvesting before we be able to sign up for this, because it's going to be a difficult farm bill, she said, to understand.
So there's a lot of new programs involved that you have to, as a grower, you have a lot more options, correct?
Yep, there should be something in there for everybody. There should be some kind of fit that should work on just about every operation. So it is an open-ended farm. I shouldn't say open-ended, but it's open to more growers to have better fits for their operations.
What are you most looking forward to this year, just overall for your own operation?
To be profitable.
Okay.
You know, that's our goal every year, is to make money, but you know, to understand the farm bill, to understand how it's going to affect crop insurance, our safety nets, you know, that's real important to most farmers, I believe, is at the end of the year they know that they're not going to lose money, or that they're protected so they can keep farming.
Mr. Goblish, thank you so much for joining us.
You bet, thank you.